No, we just got to work on getting better. You know, we're a work in progress. So my focus is just trying to figure out rotations, lineups, what's our best style of play. A lot of questions for us. Obviously, you know, Jaron getting 2 fouls in the first half and going to help us in any game. That would be the obvious, easy answer. A lot of other questions, you know, lineups, you know, trying to create our identity. But it's like I talked to you after the press conference. You know, there's things that we're capable of doing. Now, they're a lot harder to do against a really solid team. But we have got to be, for this team to win, we have got to be a really, really good defensive and rebounding team. You know, offense comes and goes. And the problem with inexperienced young players, it's just, and it's natural. It's just natural for kids, you know, when their shot doesn't go in or you're Trey Scott, you make a move and you fall down. I mean, you know, it gets in your head. So I got my work cut out for me this year. It's all right, it happens. Got to keep working, get the kids confident and comfortable. You got to get them to realize that Sean Kilpatrick struggled on offense. He went the month of January and didn't make a 3 one time. I had to get him to see 3 psychologists. You know, but even with, you know, but the same message is always the same. You know, you got to worry about your defense. So it's just a learning process.
You expected this though, right? To
Yeah.
some degree?
So I'm getting old. When you've done it enough, it's my 16th year as a head coach. I mean, you've been through the cycle. You know, it would be great that when guys slide over a seat that they come in and they're comfortable and confident. Look, when you make shots, it cures a lot of things. You know, you got to be able to win when you don't make shots. Now, also, our shot selection is another area. Like if you're talking about, there's so many answers to your question, Gresh, about what we need to improve on. But that's not everybody. Or that is everybody right now. But shot selection. You know, shot selection's better. We'll get fouled more. We'll shoot a higher percentage. There's no such thing as a 10-point shot. You know, taking a hard shot is not the answer. You know, whatever you want to call it. You know, you're trying to, but our kids, you know, how to win. They wouldn't do that out of, our guys, this group of guys, they're great guys. Like, so a guy wouldn't take a hard shot here out of selfishness. He's trying to help his team. There's a time to get where you need a layup or a free throw. You got to have a basket. You don't need a hard jump shot.
Is that why Kane shot such a low percentage? Is he taking some bad shots?
I think he's trying to do what I want him to do. He's trying to create offense. He's trying to be aggressive. But even for him, the answer is the same one I just gave you.
Do you want him to be more of a scorer this year?
I want everybody to be more of a scorer.
But he's one of the guys.
No, I don't think I want anybody to take and I'm not talking about him. I don't want Jaron Cumberland taking a challenge 3 that gets blocked. Luckily, it airballed and went out of bounds back to us somehow. I think Rashawn and another Ohio State guy were fighting for it. So, but it's all, you know, those are things you got to teach teams, you know.
You also had, if I remember correctly, had a lot of shots, offensive rebounds that just rolled off the rim.
Oh, you mean layups? Well,
yeah,
you know, that's gonna.
3 or 4 of those going, you probably win the game.
Well, it sure changes things, but you know, that happens. I think, you know, as a coach, the worst thing you can do is sit there and say, well, we got unlucky because we missed some layups. That ain't gonna make, you know, that's not gonna make you any better. What you got to do is realize we took 13 ridiculous running shots at the rim from all of our guards. What we would call running shots, long jumping at the rim, not stopping, not pump faking, not getting fouled. So things that we work on all the time. Then now you can show us, here's why we work on it.
What do you say to Kane after a game like that to make sure he doesn't lose the confidence to keep trying to do what you want him to do?
I would say the same thing I say to every other player on the team. That you got to take high percentage shots. But no, I didn't say anything directly to him. You got to take quality shots. But even if you take all open shots, you're gonna have off nights. It's just part of it. What I say to our team is, you got to box out. You got to box out. We can control boxing out. You can control taking a good shot, getting to the foul line, not taking wild running shots that don't hit the rim. This is to all of our team. You can control being solid on defense. You can control your effort. You can control being the more physical team. So, you know, for us, it's easy to say, well, you know, hey, the confidence and missing shot. You got to be tough enough to get fouled when you're going at the rim. You got to draw the foul, or you got to finish. The answer, it's easy to just take a wild shot.
Other than maybe shot selection, anything on second viewing, watching film that jumped out that maybe you didn't notice or key in on in the moment?
Yeah, a lot of things, like I told Gresh, a lot of things, but it's every team that's playing right now, you know. Everything I've been saying, box out, rebound, be solid on defense. Young team, they got to learn that you get 28 deflections in a home game where you press the majority of the game, you're not going to win. Not playing hard enough. Thought we played hard enough defensively for about 7 minutes where we changed the game. Other than that, we weren't disruptive at all.
When were those 7
We had 0 steals in the first half. 0.
So the second half, 7 minutes?
Yeah, there was a stretch in the second half where we played, I thought, for about 6 or 7 minutes hard on the defensive end. But we had 0 steals in the first half. That's not going to get the job done. That means you're not disrupting your opponent. They're throwing the ball where they want. They get comfortable, they're going to shoot a high percentage. So just getting young guys focused on, you take good shots, even if you take them, you're going to have nights they don't go in. Better worry about being great on the things you can control, which is to focus on the scouting report, being physical, being tough enough to get fouled around the rim, being tough enough to make layups. You know, jump shots, they come and go, even when you take the good ones. So hopefully we learn, but it's just going to be a process with this team of, you know, can we impose our defensive will, our physicality, and being tough enough to get a great shot. You know, that's what veteran tough teams do. That's just what they do.
Was that Ohio State game eye-opening for you? Not you personally, but you as a team, maybe you personally.
I mean, it was for me personally and for the team that, I mean, it's not going to be, it showed us that it's not going to be easy to win, like no matter what name you have on your jersey. And I feel like a lot of the players, including myself, we just got to pay attention more to like the little things that our coaches tell us to do that we need to do to win, and we'll be fine.
Mick said after the game that some people scoffed at him that you lost because of the poor defense in the second half. But the thing that stood out was offense to most of us, shooting percentage. What do you think it was?
I think it was the shots, some of our shot selections, first half and second half, and I think it was our defense as well. Like, we gave up a lot of points. We usually don't do that, but since the time I've been here, we usually don't give up that much points. At home game, more way. And I mean, we give up that much points, we won't win no matter where we playing at.
Yeah, and obviously it hurt that Jaron went out in the first half with foul trouble. How much do you rely on him?
A big time. I told him well, in the second half when the game, we started coming back in the middle of the run, he was at the free throw line and I told him, I said, Jaron, like, this your team, it's your show, like, come, like, you know, you that guy.
Stay
so
out of foul trouble.
yeah. So I mean, he knows his role now, and everyone else knows his role as well.
Yeah.
So
you guys missed a lot of like follow shots. You missed some. Everybody did. If you make those, you probably win the game, or it's closer anyway. Was that because they were so big and physical? But you guys are usually bigger and physical than everybody else. Lack of concentration. What do you think it was?
it was just because, like, we used to watch the film. It was because of rushing. Like, we wasn't taking our time. Just getting the rebound, just trying to go back up, not taking our time, just rushing. But I mean, we worked on it in practice. Like, we got back, you know, we all had like a meeting about taking our time and just going straight up, because they've been wanting the interior guys, we all can jump, like, you know, can get up. So we just said, just get our eye on the rim, take our time, go straight up, and we'll either get fouled or we'll make the shot.
So now all the hoopla about the arena's over, about playing Ohio State's over, and you just look at it, it's time to get down to work now and start to figure things out.
Yeah, it's just time to win. It's time to play. Like, no hype, just play basketball. Like,
Trevor.
all that. I mean, I'm glad it's over. I wish we would have won the game, yeah, but I mean, it's time to get the season like rolling, like right now.
Thanks.
That's it.